So my number one manifesto is driven by the real issues that happen or the real issues that affect our people and our fellow comrades. I have been in this institution from the year 2022. I have seen a lot, and when I received the calling of vying for president of MKUSA, I wanted to bring, to make students who are going through tough times in school feel comfortable. And this one thing drove me to vying for president. I want to bring those students who have financial constraints to be able to graduate on time and not be left behind by their fellow comrades. You can agree with me that in Mount Kenya University, we do not come from the same background. How are we going to help those people who come from poor backgrounds? How are we going to help those people who have parents who cannot be able to pay their school fees, pay their money for house money and pocket money? I came up with an idea that if elected president, I, Alex Karoki Jr., can create a platform where those students will no longer, and I repeat that they will no longer remain in school, not graduate with the others because of school fees.
But Alex, just to cut you, how many of them have you identified and how many of them can you actually help?
Being here for 3 years, let me tell you that touching that one life, it's more better than touching none.
So we are gambling?
No, we are going to do real work.
Okay.
Yeah, so touching that life, I have been here, as I said, from the year 2022, and I have seen several students walk around the school with sheets asking for money for school fees. Let me ask you, if the student body can create that platform to help several of them and try and cover up that, going around the school with a list asking for money is demeaning. You feel bad.
But some are not genuine. How will you differentiate genuine cases and people who are just after their own interests?
Of course, it is very easy to know the genuine cases and ungenuine cases. We have to manage that. We will see the balance that you have. We will see how you look and where you come from. Okay. So it is not hard.
Okay.
Thank you.
On the same as well, allow me ask you, issue of school fees, I believe. How do you now intend to help the students out? Because we have the idea, we have students who are suffering. How do you intend to help them out?
The problem is that we have ideas, but we do not elect real people who are ready to bring those ideas to real issues. I, Alex Karoki, have planned that if I become president, I will create a platform where all the elected leaders of the Mount Kenya University will be contributing, plus we will engage the management to help us raise money to help these students.
You want to coerce your commission into contributing to help people because you're creating... Ian, do you have something to say? I see you shaking your head. It seems you have... Okay.
It's really open. You can.
You can. In case you do not know, you are allowed to counter what someone
Maybe
has
he's
said.
agreeing with what I'm saying.
He has something to say.
Okay. I'm just surprised. Because when I hear of projects that want to help pay school fees for our fellow comrades, I get amazed. Well, that's why I talked about empowerment. You see, it's better to empower than to give. Not unless my brother here is a millionaire who wants to pay fees for our fellow comrades. Because ideologically, I don't think it's possible.
Maybe I would like to understand. I would also like to understand your structure on how you're really going to help them and not seem like a charity case. Because we are really populated. I don't see how you're going to get to all these lives just depending on you and your council. And also, I understand that we have policies as a university. I understand there's a policy that honestly doesn't align with what you're saying. So what is the plan, Alex?
As I said, touching the lives of one is better than touching the life of none.
Then it seems that you're going for that one, you're not going for all of us. Because
saying one does not mean particularly one. It means touching the lives of the largest number of people. Okay. Because I believe they have been left, a very large number has been left behind it. We can create ways that we are going to help a larger number than the one that is so long that have been helped so far.
How realistic is it for the money that you and your council will be contributing to help students in their thousands? Because I believe Mount Kenya is highly populated. We
And
have so many
actually,
students.
yeah, to consider that we do have different payment methods. Like every school has their own target fee. We all vary. How is that going to be possible?
As I said, it is a forum to try and raise money to help those who have problems.
Okay.
So we will be raising money to help those who have difficulties in paying school fees.
All right, okay. We've listened to you, gentlemen, and allow me to ask this. Are politics in Mount Kenya University tribal?
Tony?
Tony? And please support your answer, yes